Hi there, welcome back to my channel, Nail Art by Sin. Today we're going to do something fun. I actually have a set, not even a set, it's only 5 nails that I did. And it is featuring a colorful, abstract, geometric nail art design that I put together. So it's very easy to do and it's very bright and colorful. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on it.
All right, so we are going to get started. And here are the two nails that I already did. So this is going to be, we're going to complete the three other nails. Um, this is featuring my colorful, abstract, geometric nail art design. Very easy to do, very relaxing and satisfying to do actually because it's so easy. So I'm just kind of going to go over the colors that I'm going to be using. I decided just to go ahead and use some of my smaller bottles that I have. You can match these up very easily with, other polish brands that you have, of course. Any colored polishes will work. And I also pulled out my RAR JSM. This is number 136, and so it is a polish that looks different over white or black or any other color that you may choose to use. This is the color that it shows on the bottle, and it's a very like shimmery silver polish. These are my Rosalind bottles, and I'll start off with, I have a little bit of base coat right here. I've already put that on my palette. It is right here. And so basically, I use Madame Glam's brush cleaner as I'm switching colors out between my brushes. It really protects your brushes, and it conditions them as you're using them. But online it says if you don't have a brush cleaner, you can use a base coat to substitute. So I thought, well, I would pull this out just to kind of use the base coat that I do have, and that way you can kind of see how it works. It works the same as the brush cleaner. So first color I have here is Rosalind C061. It is a green color. And then I have a dark purple, C152. I have a lighter purple, medium purple, C417. I have a hot pink, C059. This is the nude color that I have as my base on the nails, C464. I like this color. And then there is like a peach orange, it's C156. And there is another pink, C415. And then we have another green, a lighter green, almost like a mint color, C135. So these are the colors that we're going to start out with. I do have a lot of other Rosalind colors that I can pull out as we go if needed. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started here. I do have my Origin nail art palette that I recently bought a couple of weeks ago. And then I also have my Origin brushes that were also purchased a couple of weeks ago. These are like the best brushes that I have ever purchased. I love them. I can see how these are going to quickly become some of my favorite, and I've got a lot of brushes that I've tested, a lot of brushes that I have. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get started with this. And first thing we're going to do is I'm going to take some of these polishes and put them out on my palette, so it just makes it easier for me. Okay, so this is a very, very easy nail art design to do. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use my 17mm brush. So you can see that got bent somehow when I put it away. But once I start conditioning it, it'll stay down. So I'm just going to take it and just put the whole brush in the base coat that I had here. And I'm just loading it, and you can see it very closely. I'll zoom in for you. So you can see that it is just loading the brush up with all that good base coat there. And what this is going to do is it's going to basically put that bristle back in place. And I'm going to take a little piece of a paper towel and just kind of get that all back together, clean it off. And now I'm going to start with one of the colors. So I think I'm going to do we'll do a mint green, and we'll do this middle nail first. So I'm going to again load the brush up here with the gel polish all over the brush, and I'm just going to make a design. I'm just going to draw a very easy abstract design here. It's going to be so easy. And being that it's a Rosalind gel polish, I will be needing 2 coats of this. When I use Madam Glam polishes, I normally just use 1 coat. And the reason I wanted to use up these little bottles is there are just so many pretty colors. And I just don't grab these little bottles enough. I'm usually grabbing my Madam Glam polishes to work with. So I don't want these wasted. I want to be able to use them up. So that's why I did that. Okay, so I'm going to get that in the lamp for 60 seconds, and I'll come back and put a second coat on there. Put some more of this on the palette. All right, so here we go with the second coat. Here's the second coat, and that looks wonderful. So now I'm just going to put that in the lamp to cure for a full 60 seconds. Okay. I may have to do some rearranging here on my desk because I have my lamp on my left side. I am left-handed, so I do a lot with my left hand, but I'm sort of ambidextrous because I do a lot with my right hand as well. So you'll see that I reach for the nail lamp with my right hand, which would be more sensible for me to have it on my right side. instead of the left. So I may be working on that later on today. And this has the second coat on the orange one, and now I'm going to do the purple. Let's see what I can do with this. There you go. I'll try this way. Okay, so we've done a one coat here. Let me put it in the lamp, and then I'm going to come back and do a second coat. And then we can do one more little color. Let's see, we'll try this hot pink. Okay, and now I'm going to do the little hot pink color right here in this little corner here. There you go. All right, that should be enough right there. Yeah, that's perfect. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the silver, and I'm going to be lining it the way this one is lined, all the way around the nail. Like I said, it's a very easy design to do. It is very pretty. The outcome is real pretty. Okay. Oh my God, look at that. How cute that looks. So it's all cured and everything. And I think it looks so cute. That looks adorable. So this is the nail that's gonna, this is the, let me see, this is the pinky, I'm sorry. This is the pinky, and this is the ring finger. Isn't that cute? So now I'm just going to outline it. Oh, I said it was the ring finger. Hello. It is the actual index finger. So there you go. Look at that. They all look good. Okay, so let's just get the silver polish. Let me shake this because I haven't pulled this one out in a while. that noise that you hear, I have a bottle shaker, which is very convenient. Because if you shake the bottles up and down this way, and you're shaking it real hard, it gets bubbles. It does get bubbles inside. So the machine shakes it that way. All right, let's just get some silver right here. And let's see, perfect. Let me get the brush clean. I pulled out my 10 milliliter. Is this the 10? No, this is my 17 milliliter brush. So, there you go. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and try this first. Let's see. Gonna get that loaded on the brush. I can tell that this polish is a lot thicker than the Rosalind. So let's start by doing a line from this end all the way across. Try to keep it as straight as possible. And go from the end in. That looks really nice. See how that looks? And then if I need to, I'll come back and do a second coat. I'm going to cure this so that I can see. I'm sorry, I'm out of frame. I'm going to cure this so that I can see what it looks like. Okay, let's get that cured. It's in the lamp for 60 seconds. Oh my goodness, look how pretty that looks. Can you see that right here? That's the outline I did. That looks really nice. Okay, so we are going to continue with the outline. And so now I'm going to do this right here. And so we are going to outline this pink area. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. I'm going to do one more outline on the other side of this. Oops, I think I made that too thick. Oh, that ain't good. Okay, I need to start over on this. So, and that's okay. We make boo-boos like this, so that's why it's good to cure in between. All right. So there you go. That is off. And we're going to do this again. All right. Let me get a little bit more of this liner. I need quite a bit of it because I'm going to be outlining all of these. Okay, let's start over. Let's see here. Yeah, this is a lot thicker, so I need to be aware of that. I just need to remember to keep my lines a little thin. and not get so bold with them. All right, there you go. That's better. All right, and I think I'm going to do a 30-second cure on this, and then I'll come back in with the other one. Okay, 30 seconds. Here we go. All right, we're ready to do the next line. I'm just going to be coming out this way. Okay, that looks great. So I'm going to put that in the lamp. That looks great. So now we're going to do the other side of the orange, the peachy orange color. This one right here. All right, and there is one more little area to do. It's this one right here. That looks really nice. I really like that. All right, so let's get that cured completely. 60 seconds for everything. And then we're going to go ahead and start on the next nail, which will be the pointing finger. This one right here. Okay. I think I'm going to pull out a few more colors. So let me just grab some, excuse my mess, I'm going to show you here, but these are my little Rosalind. These are my little Rosalind colors. Excuse my mess here. Let's see, I really don't have a blue out, so let's try this one. And this is C022. Let's try this burgundy color. C359. Just gonna do about 4 of them. And let's see here. I guess we could do this color C431. And let's do one more. Let's see here. I'm trying to get some bright colors in there. All right, I already seem to have, let's just do a basic green color. C388. So we'll try these colors. And then if I need some more, I will, my next drawer, these are all my small bottles in these 2 drawers, except these, with the exception of these. These are my Jadstone colors, so I do have some more and some glitter colors here. Okay. Now you've seen all my mess down there. Okay, so we're just going to put these right here. Some extra colors to choose from. And this one has come out of the lamp, so that looks really nice as well. Now, let's do this one. So let's get a couple of these other colors in here, around here. That's a green color. Let's get this burgundy color out. Whoops, here. Let's get this blue one out here. And we're going to do this other color here. All right, that'll give us a little head start on some additional colors. So let's go in with a green color. Let's do this one here. And this time we're going to come in this way. All right, that's a nice shade of green. I'm going to do a 60-second cure there. Okay, let's get this brush cleaned up. And here it is out of the lamp. It really is a very pretty green color, almost like an emerald green. So now let's do a complementary color. Let's do the burgundy with it. And let's do the design maybe going, maybe coming this way like this. Okay. Let's see here. right, so let's get that in the lamp for 60 seconds and I'll come back and do another coat if I need to. It's a very pretty color, like burgundy. While that is in the lamp, let's go ahead and do this, start this last one. Let's see what kind of design we're going to do on that. I think we'll try this blue one here, which is this one here that we did. So let me see what kind of design we can go with that. I'll start down here at the bottom. Okay. Alright, just get the free edge here real good. Alright, that looks nice. We'll put that in the lamp for 60 seconds and take the other one out. And actually, I don't even think it needs a second coat on here. Let me check something in the magnifying glass. Yeah, I think it's fine. That went on really nice. Okay, let's get the brush clean. Put a little bit more of this base coat down. All right, let's see here. Let's try this color, which is this one right here. Okay, do a little bit of the free edge here as well. That looks nice. We'll go ahead and get that one cured for 60 seconds. Pulling this other one out. Let's see what other color we can go with here. How about We haven't done the lighter purple yet. Almost done here. There you go. And that looks fairly nice. All right, let's get that in the lamp. And we'll get the other one out. Let's see if we can do one more color on here. And this is going to go right here. So how about if we do maybe a hot pink over here, which is this one here. The little bottles, they have very pretty colors, and you get quite a big assortment for the price that you're paying for the whole set. Like for the Jadstone, I think there was 100 bottles, and I paid, I want to say probably $100 for it. And that was when I first was starting out, over maybe a year and a half ago. And it was a good start because, you know, I didn't have the money to invest in, you know, the 15 or 16 ml bottles. They're very costly to me. So these got me started. And then, of course, once I started doing well, then I invested in better polished brands, bigger bottles. But I still have all these little bottles to use, so I do need to use them up. And like I said, they do have some very pretty colors. Okay, there you go. And this is the last one. We're going to try to finish this off here. Let's see what color I can, let me put this right here and see what color I can do. Let me grab a yellow because I noticed I had yellow here, but I don't have yellow pulled out, so I don't know what I did with it. And we will do a bright yellow. Okay. That looks really nice there. Yeah, get that one cured, and then we'll have one more color to do there. This one I think is ready for the lining. I mean, the outline. That's perfect. All right, let's clean this brush. All right, let's go ahead and get that silver out. Let's get this done quickly. So let's start with, we'll start at this end over here. All right, that one's ready. Come down the pink. And then we're going to go down the blue. Now we're going to go down the green. There you go. So that is all the way outlined. That looks wonderful, actually. Okay. Put that in the lamp for 60 seconds, and we're gonna get this last one done. So we've got one more color that we can use, and this one, I'm thinking here, hold on a second. We've got peach here. Don't have peach there. Got light pink, hot pink. This color is right here, so that's gonna be too close to it. I guess the burgundy is gonna work, because the burgundy is, oh wait, let me see something. This one has just come out. So this one, That's 5, so that's this one here. Okay, I think it's gonna be too much burgundy. Let's look at this real closely. Is there any color that you think would go best right here? Green is here, so that's too close. Dark purple is here. Peach is over here. Regular pink is right there, hot pink. I think the only color that might work there is going to be this one. Yep, the forest green one. Okay, we'll do that one. Let's see here. And we will do it this way. All right, that looks great, I think. Let's just get that cured for 60 seconds, and we will come back and do all the outlining on the remaining nail. And then I'll do a top coat, and the nails will be done. All right. We're almost finished. Here it comes. It's out of the lamp. So this is the last one to be outlined. So let's go ahead and get that done real quickly. We'll start with the blue. There you go. All right, we've got one more outline to do. I think I have enough on my brush. If not, I will add more. And we're going to go this way. That is perfect right there. All right. All right, so we are going to put the top coat on these. That one already has it. This doesn't. Okay. And get these in the lamp for 60 seconds once they're all top coated. And then we're going to come back and show you the final reveal of our colored abstract geometric nail art design that we did. Very easy to do, a lot of fun, very colorful. I think they look wonderful. These are coffin shaped nails, size small, which is my size. And this is 5 nails, so I still would have to do 5 more if I wanted to wear them. But I think they look great. Let's do one more coat on this one, because I think I put it on already, but we'll give it another top coat. And this really just protects the design. All right, we're going to get that in the lamp for 60 seconds, and I'll be back with the final reveal. And here we go. This is the final reveal here, and they look gorgeous. Look how colorful and beautiful they are. The outlining is just perfect. It's not too, like, it doesn't like domineer the whole design. It's just a very lightly colored outline. So I think it's great, and I am featuring all of the little Rosalind bottles that I used. You know, if you don't have big bottles, you've got little starter ones, just use what you have. You can come up with some real pretty designs. So I really like this. I can't wait to make the next 5 to go along with this, and then I will wear them. So thanks again for joining me. Nail Art by Sin.
Thanks again for joining my channel, Nail Art by Sin. I want to thank you if you are a return viewer for your support. And if you're new to the channel, I appreciate you visiting, and I hope that you come back. I'd like for all of you to come back and click on future videos. Have a blessed day, and see you soon. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment.